Hi, I'm Tracy Radley and welcome to Transmission Tuesday Light Language Healing Activation, helping you awaken your authentic self and live your soul-inspired life. Thank you for those that have been with my channel for some time, and thanks for those who have joined recently. It's nice to have you here. As I mentioned a few weeks ago, from like now until the end of the year, my videos are going to be less and potentially my social media presence will be less, as guided from upstairs. For those who understand a bit more of what I do, the more souls that are awakening, which is awesome, it means there's extra work for me on those galactic and higher levels to be able to be a filter for what everyone's releasing. So while I do the activations to help people release and upgrade, as on a mass level people are clearing that out, my system is then used to filter and transmute that energy. So on my physical level I get pretty exhausted. So yeah, that's why I'm pulling back a little bit, so that I can help transmute what's getting released while everyone's doing their awesome work of letting go and shifting their vibration. And as we know, each shift helps us all on a collective level, and my role as part of that is to then filter it to a higher vibration. So while I'm not with you so much on the video level or so many posts on like the Facebook and Instagram, I am definitely behind the scenes with you all the time doing this work. A lot of you I know actually feel my presence anyway all over the globe, without needing my videos and posts. So when you need me, I'm there. And if you're not in tune enough to feel that I'm there, just believe that I am, because I'll be with you anyway. So you're never alone on this journey. And you know, we're all connected. So it's just our different levels of awareness, and we all have different roles on this journey, and they evolve as we grow stronger. The more we grow as beings and take on more light ourselves, the higher our responsibilities come. And those that would know that have gone through different stages of this journey will feel that responsibility grow. So that's just a note for, depending on where you are and what stage of your awakening process you're at, you do take on more responsibility. Sometimes it's challenging, but it's part of the growth and part of the reward we have for doing the work that we do. So this week I'm going to do it a little bit early, like a day or two early, because we are coming into the Equinox, the change of seasons, on September 23rd. So I just felt guided to do a video today to help with the shift of those energies as the sun changes across the center of the equator, depending on which side of the world you are. So for those that are new to light language, it's a pure vibration of pure love and light. It goes beyond the conscious mind. It goes straight into the source and the essence of who you are. So you don't need to understand it with your conscious mind. It's best to keep your mind out of it and just align with the vibrations and the codes that I send through to you, that on your higher levels you'll understand and interpret. They'll make shifts in some areas that you're blocked across the multiple dimensions of your being. It'll, you know, awaken the dormant DNA to nice beautiful stuff that you've had from past lives that can now open up and be integrated in this lifetime. If there's any dark energies, entities hanging around, if that's part of it and it's time for them to go, video can also do that, the transmissions can also do that, and it's ever evolving. So you can watch these videos as many times as you like. There's, I don't know, 130 odd transmissions on this channel that you can go to with, you know, bits of wisdom and insight from my own journey there. So go back to any of them at any point in time that you're feeling lonely or you need support, and you'll find me there. Was there anything else I had to share? Okay, for those that do get visual or like to watch the videos while I'm doing the transmissions, just know when my hands are moving around, I'm actually weaving in and out of dimensions. I'm going in, moving, reshuffling, taking psychic surgery. There's a whole heap of things that I'm going on multiple beings across, you know, multiple dimensions simultaneously. So what it is and what you experience is going to be different to the next soul, and to the next soul, to the next soul. So I'm not just randomly moving my hands around, I'm actually weaving in and out as I'm guided, but it's for what each individual soul needs. Okay, so I usually say to most people to close your eyes so you can just take on the vibrations, but follow your flow and do what's right for you. In saying that, I'm actually going to get in and do the transmission for you now. So here we go. Miasala yanteata sambere sansakere sansabere sansasala o ala yande o bayane o ke o baya o andaya na yo ala ye o anaya la ye yane
Malaka sansa ekididike esamade ikade sansa ikade sansa ikoda sansa. Liangadea sansa nekeda gara sampagade sansa kedikara sansa. Mahusasa samiketuda sansa miketuda hawalaya takare sansa ikora sansa iwa ita susa samiketuda sansa ikire sansa miketuda tiala sansa samike otata sansa ikira sansa itada sansa ikire sansa ila ka sambedide sansa huala sansa itada sansa ikire sansa ola sansa samike itada Shalawa kere sansa samikere degere sansa samike kiwala sansa ikiri ikora sansa ikiri kiwa etota eloa sansa iwala sansa ikere hewala etota sansa ilaka sansa ewala etota sansa huwala sansa sawala kara sansa mia sansa se itota sansa hiwala sansa wala sankare se samike shunsha shalawa sansa se itota sansa ikora sansa itota sansa iwala nalwa sansa rake tuta sansa samike kelawa sansa samakatuta talawa sansa sawala sansa ikiri tidakara sansa elawase selowa kara sansa lawa sansa helawa sansa kareshe shilawa sansa se ilawa sanse siwala sansa kare sansa sulawa sanse ikirita talawa sansa samike kelawa sansa helawa halawa sanse selevekere sanse samikituta talawa sanse kirituta shanta sansa samiketo dikara sansa mike kelawa sansa samikita wa shalamaka hanakana. Okay, there's the transmission for you. Just allow those vibrations to come through. You know the drill. Any comments and feedback below, I'd like to hear from you. For those that feel aligned to place an exchange to find benefit from this channel in their own awakening journey, there's a donate exchange button there with PayPal or direct with Zelle for those in the US. It's always appreciated because most of the time I'm behind the scenes doing the work and not so much out there in the public one-on-one and group work like I used to do. So I'm more behind the scenes and helping out that way. Then in saying that, if you do feel guided that you need some guidance from the cognitive level of the changes of the awakening process and to get these activations and clearings for deeper issues, physical, mental, emotional stuff that you may be going through and you feel blocked and stuck in, you can use the light language obviously to help clear that stuff out while working on the cognitive as well, talking in English and working through the day-to-day stuff. And where you're finding, you know, you're stuck and restricted and playing out the same patterns, it's something I can help you do, is to bring to the surface and have your own realization so you can have the awareness to make the changes while also doing the behind the scenes with the light language and coding at the same time. So if you're interested in that, there's an introductory session you can find on my website and the details are below. See if you're aligned and reach out for that. Okay, sending you love and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.